Still using ChatGPT or basic screening tools for your literature reviews?
Here's the problem. ChatGPT only summarizes. It doesn't screen. It doesn't extract data across thousands of papers. And most review tools out there, they'll help you screen abstracts, but that's about where the ride ends. I found a tool that runs a fully customizable, PRISMA-compliant systematic literature review across 3,000 plus papers in under 60 minutes. And that's not marketing fluff. I tested it. Let me show you exactly what happened.
So in this video, I'm going to walk you through SciSpace's new SLR Agent.
That's Systematic Literature Review Agent, and show you a live comparison against the tools most researchers are currently stitching together. By the end of this, you'll see exactly how the entire review pipeline works, from defining your research question all the way to a PRISMA-compliant final report. And I'll also show you some new skills that SciSpace just dropped, things like clinical trial search, grant research, even presentation generation, that turn this from a literature review tool into something much closer to a full research co-pilot. Let's get into it. The pain point. If you've ever done a systematic literature review, you know the pain. You start with a research question, then you spend days, sometimes weeks, running searches across PubMed, Scopus, Web of Science, and whatever other databases your field demands. You pull down hundreds, sometimes thousands of results. You deduplicate manually. You screen titles and abstracts one by one. Then you screen full text. Then you extract data into a spreadsheet that grows more chaotic by the hour. And then, after all of that, you still have to synthesize everything into a coherent narrative, build your Prisma flow diagram, and write up the report. The whole process can take months. And here's the part that really stings. Most of that time isn't spent thinking. It's spent on mechanical grunt work, copying, pasting, screening, tagging, formatting. It's the kind of work that makes you question your career choices at 2 in the morning. Now, a lot of people have started using ChatGPT to shortcut parts of this. And look, I get it. You paste in a paper, ask for a summary, and it gives you something. But ChatGPT doesn't search academic databases. It doesn't screen against your inclusion and exclusion criteria. It doesn't give you a Prisma diagram. And it definitely doesn't let you trace every decision back to a specific paper. It summarizes, and that's useful, but it's not a systematic review. SciSpace. This is where SciSpace comes in. SciSpace is an all-in-one AI research platform built specifically for researchers and academics. It handles paper discovery, literature reviews, paper analysis, manuscript writing, citations, all inside one single platform. They've got over 280 million papers indexed across more than 20 databases. So the corpus is genuinely massive. But what I want to focus on today isn't the whole platform. It's one specific feature that changes the game for anyone doing systematic reviews. The SLR Agent. What the SLR Agent actually does. So here's how it works. When you open SciSpace and type in your research question, and this is important, make sure you explicitly include Systematic Literature Review, or SLR, in your prompt. That's what triggers the SLR subagent. Without those keywords, you'll get the standard research assistant. With them, you unlock the full systematic review pipeline. Once you submit, the agent starts working through the stages. First, it helps you define and refine your research questions. You can edit these, adjust them, make them more specific. Then it sets up your inclusion and exclusion criteria. And again, these are fully customizable. You're not locked into whatever the AI suggests. You stay in the loop at every single step, reviewing and approving before the agent moves forward. Now here's where things get impressive. The agent searches across multiple databases and pulls back 3,000 plus papers. It automatically removes duplicates, which, if you've ever done this manually, you know is one of the most tedious steps in the entire process. Then it applies intelligent screening using weighted criteria against those papers, first at the abstract level, then at the full text level. And at the end of it all, you get structured outputs. Search results, abstract screening, full text screening, data extraction tables, a Prisma flow diagram, and a final synthesized report. The whole thing, 3,000 papers screened, filtered, extracted, and reported in roughly 40 to 60 minutes. Now, let me put that in perspective. A traditional systematic review of that scope? You're looking at months of work. Even with a team, this isn't about replacing your critical thinking. It's about eliminating the mechanical bottleneck so you can spend your time on the parts that actually require a human brain. Side-by-side comparison.
But here's the real test. I want to show you what this looks like compared to what most researchers are currently doing.
On one side, let's take ChatGPT. I'll give it the same research question. What I get back is a general summary. It's well written, sure, but there's no database search, no screening pipeline, no Prisma diagram, no traceable decision trail. If I ask it to review 3,000 papers, it simply can't. It doesn't have access to those databases, and it doesn't have a systematic workflow baked in. ChatGPT is great for brainstorming, for drafting, for explaining concepts, but a systematic literature review? That's not what it was built for. Now on the other side, let's look at some of the dedicated review tools. Tools like Rayyan, Covidence, or even Elicit. These are solid tools. I'm not dismissing them. But here's the difference. Most of them focus on one or two stages of the review process. Rayyan is excellent for screening. Covidence is great for team-based review management. Elicit does strong extraction work. But to get from research question to final PRISMA-compliant report, you're typically jumping between 3 or 4 tools and manually stitching the outputs together. SciSpace's SLR Agent handles that entire pipeline in one place. You define the question, set the criteria, screen, extract, and generate the report without ever leaving the platform. And because every step is logged and traceable, your review maintains the transparency that PRISMA compliance requires. That's the comparison that matters. It's not about which tool gives the prettiest summary. It's about which tool lets you go from question to defensible, transparent, structured review with the least amount of manual overhead. Skills, the new feature. Now the SLR agent alone would be worth talking about. But SciSpace just introduced something called Skills. And this is where the platform starts feeling less like a literature review tool and more like a research operating system. Skills are essentially expert modes for specific tasks. When you ask the agent a relevant query, it automatically detects and invokes the right skill. So you don't have to navigate to a separate tool or toggle a setting. It just activates based on what you're trying to do.
Let me walk you through the key ones.
First, there's a clinical trial search skill. If you're in biomedical research and need to find relevant clinical trials alongside your literature, just ask. The agent pulls from trial registries and gives you structured results. This is huge for anyone doing health sciences research, where trial data informs your review. Then there's the web search skill. Sometimes your research question crosses into gray literature, policy documents, or non-indexed sources. This skill lets the agent search the broader web and pull in relevant findings alongside the academic corpus. The grant research skill is one I think a lot of early career researchers will appreciate. You can ask the agent to find relevant grants for your research area, and it returns structured results with funding opportunities. If you're a PhD student or postdoc trying to secure funding, this saves hours of digging through grant databases. And then there are the output-focused skills: presentation generation and website generation. Once you've completed your review, you can ask the agent to turn your findings into a presentation deck or even a simple website. This is the kind of thing that normally requires a completely separate workflow. And here it's built right into the same conversation. The way I think about skills is this. They turn SciSpace from a single-purpose tool into something that covers the full research lifecycle. Discovery, review, analysis, communication, all inside one platform. Max Plan, making the economics work.
Now, let's talk about the practical side, because none of this matters if the pricing doesn't make sense for you.
SciSpace runs on a credit-based system. Every AI-powered action, deeper analysis, agent tasks, bulk operations, consumes credits from your monthly allocation. Their premium plan gives you 1-200 monthly credits, which is fine for lighter usage. But if you're doing serious systematic reviews, running SLR agents across thousands of papers, using multiple skills in the same session, you're going to burn through credits faster. That's where the Max Plan comes in. It gives you 40,000 monthly credits. And when you break down the math, especially if you're billed annually, it works out to a pretty reasonable cost per review compared to the time you'd spend doing it manually, or compared to paying for 3 or 4 separate tools. If you're a researcher who runs multiple reviews a year, or if you're on a team that shares a credit pool, the Max Plan is where the real value sits. And SciSpace does offer team plans with pooled credits, so your entire lab or department can work under one allocation.
So here's the bottom line. If you're still manually screening hundreds or thousands of papers,
copying data into spreadsheets, and stitching together 3 different tools to get through a single literature review, the SLR agent is going to feel like a revelation. It won't replace your expertise, but it will give you back the hours you've been losing to mechanical work, so you can focus on the parts of research that actually matter: the thinking, the analysis, the insights.
The link to SciSpace is in the description, along with my discount code. Go try the SLR agent yourself.
Just remember to include systematic literature review in your prompt to trigger it. Play with the skills. And if you're doing heavy research, look at the max plan. 40,000 credits goes a long way. If you want me to do a head-to-head comparison, SciSpace versus Elicit versus consensus versus the manual approach. On the same research question, drop a comment below and tell me what field you're in so I can pick a topic that's relevant to you.
Like and subscribe if this was useful. And I'll see you in the next one.